Says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig? Yes, indeed. Yeah, we're going to do a little cooking today and talk about old Terencecrawford on the Breakfast Club. It was hilarious. Yeah, pretty funny. Pretty funny stuff. So we're going to talk about some of the things he discussed on that show. Chop it up. Let me see who we got in the building thus far. Let's see who we got up in here. Bert in the building. What's happening with it, Bert? We got TY Boxing 02 in the building. Let me see here. Dane Watson up in here. Black Attack. We got David H. Jeff the producer in the building. Miami Snoopy 305 up in here. Doc Uncensored TV. The homie Main Event Mark. Carter Face Stiller. What's happening with it? Avery Vice. Frank from the Land. 619 Cali Factor Dago. What's happening? Let's see here. Midwest 93. Robert Singleton in the building. Isaiah Young. Random Thoughts. QCP 1000. On the mic with Terrence Bailey. Salute, homie. D-Man Jr. in the building. Coach 67 Sports TV. Jay Grant Jr. The homie Bank State McKinnell's up in here. What it do, Bank? D McGee. Salute to the homie D McGee. And I'm gonna drop some Patreon content too. I got a lot of Patreon requests on my main Patreon. I'm talking about the 78 Sports TV Tales of a Hustler Patreon. I'm gonna drop some more. I got a lot of Patreon requests this week, so I'm gonna be knocking them out. Be on the lookout for them, and be on the lookout for my Game Dog Talk Patreon. We go live tonight on that. So I got two different Patreons, so don't confuse the two. One of them is for dogs, and one of them is for that good game, life experience, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Let me see here. Jay Grant Jr. bank statement said, the homie D McGee, OG Sean the Don. Hey, yo, be easy up in here. What's that, Miracle? Sorry if I mispronounced your name, fam. Gravy Davy. Corporate Head Sports and Entertainment in the building. Matt Samusa. We got Jason Woolery. Dante Gilbert. The homie Southside Boxing 601 up in here. Shogun 76. Ali Barber. We got Elbow in the building. Raymond Murphy. Jeff Smith. What we got in here? We got Gabriel. We got Johnny. Hard Work Entertainment. Darius Ewing. Salute. We got Brian Johnson, the one-hitter quitter up in here. Massa Musa, the homie. Cano Loco Sports in the building. Tiz Frank up in here. My brother Joe Townsend always coming through, representing the money and the magic, you dig? Make sure y'all go check out onlyfans.com/money and magic XXX. Going across the bottom of the screen right now. Don't worry about it. You ain't going to see no creepy stuff from me. You know what I'm saying? It's all my ladies over there enjoying themselves, enjoying their bodies, and doing what they got to do, you dig? So go on over there and check it on out if you're into that sort of thing. You know what I mean? Go on, check it out. If you're a hater, then just don't even worry about it. It ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Go find you something, you know what I'm saying, that got some hairy men and all that kind of stuff that you into. You dig? The homie Dante Gilbert in the super chat early, showing love, much love and much appreciation. Appreciate the support early coming through with the 20-piece chicken nugget. Dante Gilbert says, wanted to show my general some love. This channel is where I get the real boxing news. Thank you, brother. Salute to you, man. I've been trying to be on the grind and put out more videos because for a long time I was doing like maybe 3 or 4 videos a week for years on my channel. You know what I'm saying? But I want to be a little more active on this channel. I mean, get the party started over here. You dig? So which is why I've been on here since 1987, and I still only got less than 4,000 videos. You know what I'm saying? While you see a lot of other channels got 10,000 videos, 8,000. You know what I'm saying? They've been on here for a short amount of time because they've been grinding. You know what I'm saying? I always had so much other stuff going on outside of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That I never really put in the work I should be putting in on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Dropping this good info. So I'm gonna be on it. I'm gonna be on the grind this time around. You dig? London on the track in the building. What's happening, London? Dane Watson, what's happening? S. Dot Riddle. Boxing and barbecue, what's happening with it? Afro-Rican G in the building. Let me see here. King Vo. Raymond Murphy. He said, won't allow you to super chat. Hey, man, YouTube be playing games. Sometimes you got to refresh your page or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you can always Cash App if you want to donate. Appreciate the support, though. Andre Robinson in the super chat coming through early with the 5-piece chicken nugget. Much love and much appreciation, fam. He says, salute 78. Unlike the haters, I'm excited about the 154-pound rematch for Errol. He will embrace his underdog role and bring his A game. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. I think Errol going to come with it. And this is what greatness is built on, man. I'm excited too because this is a part of life, man. You know what I'm saying? You win some, you lose some. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you lose unexpectedly. You know what I mean? And you gotta bounce back. And you get a chance to learn so much about yourself and about the people that's around you, about life. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, getting up from the fall is better than having never fell at all. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. MJ Total Health and Wellness in Richmond. What's happening with it? Keon Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Players Ball. Opulent LD. What's happening with it? Curtis Berman. How Holds Boxing. Salute. Perfect Black. I think I said Players Ball. LDBC or nothing. Daniel Mitchell in the building. Let me see what we got. David H. in the super chat. Appreciate the support. He says, I'm a fan, but predicting the losing streak for Derrick James. Hey, man, a lot of people are, man. And I can actually see it. You know what I'm saying? I can see that too. But that's, like I said, that goes back to what I just said. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to lose, you know what I'm saying, to get better. You know what I mean? That's just a part of life. Everything ain't smooth sailing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you see a lot of successful people. You know what I mean? You see them shining, but you'll never see the L's. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes L's are public and humiliating. Sometimes L's are private. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of successful people out here that didn't lost millions. You know what I'm saying? They had to keep up the fronts for y'all in public. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people lose millions in public. You know what I'm saying? And then they got to come out here and everybody know their business. But I'm telling you, bro, wins and losses come with the game. That comes with the game of life, homie. Raymond Murphy in the super chat coming through with the 10-piece early. Much love, much appreciation, homie. Says, okay, got you 78. Salute to you, grind. Much love, family. Appreciate it. You know what I mean? What's up, La La D? Salute to you. And let's see who we got in the Cash App. The homie D McGee in the Cash App showing love, much appreciation to the brother D McGee. Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, man, I took plenty L's, bro. Plenty, homie. You know how many times I took major L's, bro. Major L's. Then I fell off, had to come back. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes didn't nobody even know. And sometimes people did know. You know what I'm saying? And the haters just loved it. You know what I'm saying? All these dudes I thought was cool, was around me. They thought I was done. You know what I'm saying? Thought I was finished. But you know what I'm saying? Your boy rose again because I'm a hustler. You know what I'm saying? You listen, man. You can put me on any block in America. I'm gonna find a way to make some money. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what if it's legal or illegal. I'm gonna make it though. You dig? So that's what it is. Boxing Hacker in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. He says, I'm an EJ fan, so riding with EJ even in the rematch. Shout out to Terencecrawford for showing excellent boxing, but like the Cowboys, EJ gonna get back. Salute, homie. Yes, sir. All right, let's go and get down to the smoke, man. Let's get down to the smizzo. Trav 414 in the building. What's up, Cream City, Milltown in the building. In that super chat with the 5-piece chicken nugget, he says, salute. I truly believe this fixing to be a trilogy. The third fight gonna be one for the books. Hey man, I hope you're right, man, because that's what I'm rooting for, man. I'm rooting for something like that, man. I'm rooting for an amazing trilogy between these two brothers because they deserve it. Somebody, I don't know if y'all can hear that, man, but my neighbor is cutting his grass and I got my window open, man. So, I don't know, whatever they're doing, man. But yeah, I hope this is a trilogy. I hope Errol can bounce back at 154 and win and make it a trilogy. So that way these dudes just collect, make their money, and then we boxing fans win. I think they deserve it. I think both of these guys deserve, and the boxing fans deserve to have that type of that type of series with these guys. You know what I mean? Smash the like button, y'all. Let's get up to 300 likes in the building. Let's get up to 300 likes in the building, ladies and gentlemen. I was listening to Drew Titan show, a little bit of Drew Titan show earlier. I got a phone call, so I didn't get the chance to catch the ending of his show. But make sure y'all check out the homie Drew Titan in the morning before me. He'll be over there cooking. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, Joe Townsend. First, it was the fire trucks, ambulance, and all that stuff, man. Yeah, my neighbor, man, he doing all kind of stuff to his crib next door. He redesigning it and doing all this construction. Now they're cutting grass. Man, whatever, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, what's up, young Abel? Bahari Nation in the building. All right, let's get down to the smoke, y'all. Terrence Crawford was on the Breakfast Club, and he sat down in Charlamagne's seat. If you can see that gold throne right there, that's Charlamagne's chair. So he got there in the studio early. He sat down in Charlamagne's chair. When Charlamagne got to the studio, he laughed because he seen Bud in his chair, and Bud told him, "I'm sitting right here. If you don't want me here, you got to move me, right?" So Charlamagne went and sat in the guest seat, and Terrence Crawford made him apologize for picking Errol. And Charlamagne tried to get out of it. He was like, "Well, I was wrong. It's a sports pick, but I don't think it warrants an apology for getting the wrong pick." And Terrence Crawford would have none of it. He made him apologize. So Charlamagne eventually apologized. I just thought that was hilarious. But Bud is petty. He petty, and he hold on to stuff. He hold on to stuff. But this is good to know, though. This is good to know that what fuels him. You know what I'm saying? This is good to know what fuels him. Because Bud has been quiet for such a long time, and people couldn't figure this dude out. Like, man, what is this? What's up with Terrence Crawford, man? How does this dude move? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But now, let me see here. Wait a minute, I got it. Boxing Fan times 4 in the super chat. Appreciate the support, man. He said, is Tank next opponent cutting the grass? Wow. Giving it to Tank early in the morning. Huh? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, man. What's up, Shemaine Calhoun? Yeah, but it was a good interview. So some of the things that Terrence Crawford talked about, Let me see here. Salute to Curtis in the Cash App showing love. Appreciate the support. He says, a little support, respect your grind. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, Curtis. So check it out, man. He talked about the possibility of fighting Boots. They asked him about Jerron Boots Ennis, and he said Boots calling you out, at 147, and Crawford dismissed Boots. He dismissed it. He said, "That don't do nothing for me at this point in my career." He said, "If I fight Boots and whoop Boots, it don't really give me no credit," because he said, like, the fight might sell a little bit because of what I just did with Errol. He said, but that's not a mega fight yet. And he said that at this point in his career, after what he just accomplished, he feel like he could do whatever he want to do. And you know what I'm saying? He basically saying, like, ain't nobody finna tell him what he needs to do. Ain't nobody finna dictate his future for him. You need to fight this person. You need to fight that person. He finna do whatever he want to do. And to be honest with you, I'm glad he said that, and I agree with him. Even though I would love to see Crawford versus Boots, you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at Crawford for feeling like, look, bro, I didn't just spend 5 years of people telling me I'm afraid of Errol Spence. 5 years of people telling me I can't beat Errol Spence. 5 years of people telling me I'm ducking Errol Spence. I just whooped Errol Spence. Y'all ain't y'all not finna create another boogeyman. Y'all not finna do it. I don't care what y'all say. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. At all. Not one bit. Boots gotta get it out the mud. I fuck with Boots heavy. I respect him, but Boots gonna have to get it out the mud. He gonna have to build his own legacy. You know what I'm saying? And he got. It's gonna be guys for Boots to build his own legacy around. If Boots come out here and he whoops on the Stanionis kid, okay, and he collect all these belts, right? If Boots come out here and collect all these belts, and it's gonna be somebody else that rise. Trust me, y'all. It always happens. Someone else will rise as a threat, right? And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Remember, I said this. What's today's date? 8/10/23. 78 Sports TV said this. What's gonna happen is what always happens. Someone else will rise in the welterweight division. They will become a threat to Boots. They'll be calling Boots out. Boots' team will ignore that person. The perception will be Boots is ducking this person. The fight will build. Maybe we get the fight, maybe we don't. But you're going to see Boots' energy change when he is the top dog. It always happens. It always happens, okay? When these guys are hungry and they got something to gain, they want all the smoke. The moment they have something to lose, they start looking down on people. Oh, that fight don't do nothing for me. Man, get out of here. Right? And that other person is going to have a huge fan base saying, no, man, Boots don't want no smoke with such and such. Boots don't want no smoke with such and such. You'll see. Watch what I tell you. It happens. My whole time of watching boxing, it's always happened to everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's always happened. So I don't blame Crawford for his stance with Boots. It's not a disrespect towards Boots. It's just like, look, man, me and Errol Spence just got something going on here. I'm not going backwards in my career. I'm going forward. And I understand completely. But Boots should be trying to get those fights with guys like Keith Thurman. And Boots should be willing to take less money to get those fights with guys like Keith Thurman, to be honest with you, because you need those bodies on your resume. You know what I'm saying? You need some, like Keith Thurman is the last of the Mohicans as far as the old guard from welterweight that's still here. Keith Thurman and Ugas, and they still there. So if Boots wants those fights, he got to be willing to take less money. He can't waste too much time in the negotiation room talking about what you think you deserve, because it's just not going to happen. Keith Thurman is not going to get in the ring with somebody who could potentially knock him out and take less money to do so. He's going to want to be compensated, and the PBC should be compensating these guys because they got the money. You know what I'm saying? They got the money. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what else he was talking about. Terencecrawford said in the interview with the Breakfast Club that he used the haters' energy that is what fueled him in the Errol Spence fight. And right now, he on like a revenge tour with the media. He going around, you know what I'm saying? He want everybody to bow down and kiss the ring, you know what I mean? So he like, look, I told y'all I was gonna do it. All y'all said I was too small. All y'all said he was too big for me. His too much pressure, blah blah blah. And he said that he saw all that stuff. Like he saw the comments and stuff, and people was harassing him on social media under his posts and stuff like that. He said, I guess the last straw for him was when he said his kids started asking him, "Are you gonna fight that Spencer guy?" He said that's I guess what got to him, and it made him feel like like yeah, all right, it's real now. It hit home, you know what I mean? 88 Sports talking the super chat. Appreciate the support, bro. Coming through with the 5-piece. He said Boots rival probably gonna be Gary Russell, little bro, at 140, and plus they got history in the amateurs. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's so it was little things like that. He said he used all the negative energy to fuel him to come out and in the fight with Errol Spence, you know what I'm saying? Uh, and I can see that. He also, he talked about the other day, yesterday, on one of those Good Morning America type shows. He talked about his mom and how his mother really didn't give him the love and attention he wanted from her and stuff. So she was real. His mom was mean to him and stuff, and he had other kids, trying to from the neighborhood come try to beat him up, and she was real hard on him because she went through trauma herself, and she really didn't know how to be a mother. You know what I'm saying? And she expressed that love. And a lot of kids go through this in the world, especially in this country. A lot of kids are going through this, but all of them ain't as strong as Bud. Bud took it and he used it to fuel himself and turn that into something. He channeled all his anger into boxing, into athletics. A lot of young men and women don't have that option. A lot of them take to the streets or take to other things to look for an outlet, and they end up getting themselves in trouble. You know what I'm saying? But this is why parenting is extremely important. I talk about all the time. Parenting is, if you ain't ready to have kids, don't have no kids, man. For real. And if you're a bad parent, don't look at Terrence Crawford's situation like, oh, see, don't look at that as something to justify what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't a good parent, you just shouldn't be having no kids. You need to let your kids go to somebody who's gonna take care of them. Period. Because this could have ended up bad for Bud. He could have went another direction, like out there in them streets and been a head buster or something. Mr. J-Dub 20 Texas in that super chat showing love. Appreciate the support coming through with the 5-piece. Salute, homie. Boxing fan times 4 back in that super chat. Appreciate the support. So after Boots, I think it's Brian Norman Jr. He got flaws. Okay. Brian Norman Jr. I don't think I'm too familiar with him. I'm about to check him out and see if I remember him or not. Check it out. What's up, a condo, LDBC, or nothing in the building? What it do? What's up, man? Too by Brother Hotep in the building. Let's see. But yeah, so y'all, it's a sad story really when you think about Crawford's mom, his situation. Everybody always talk about his mom and like, how hard his mom was on him. And his mom does deserve criticism for the way she raised him. Now it worked out for Bud, but that's not that's not like a standard model of excellence or something. Like, she shouldn't be getting no credit for how he turned out. You know what I'm saying? He turned out great despite her. You know what I'm saying? Let's be clear about that. But one thing people always forget to talk about is Crawford's father, right? Crawford got good memories of his dad. He said his dad was the first person to tell him he was going to be a champion and all that kind of stuff. He remembered that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But his daddy wasn't there for him. His daddy wasn't there for him, all right? His daddy made some mistakes as well. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm sure I'm sure having to deal with the mother probably was difficult for the father, but you still got a son. You know what I'm saying? You got a son that you were supposed to be there for. Now all this stuff, despite all the circumstances, Bud rose to the top. Okay, but that don't happen to many people. That's what the whole point of me talking about this is. That don't happen to many people in the community. Usually, the rough circumstances overtake people and get them locked up somewhere, had them in the penitentiary, had them in the grave. That's what usually happens. See what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So y'all look, you gotta think about that when y'all out there drinking, clowning, playing cards in the backyard, and that old drunk chick, that's an easy lay. You know what I'm saying? You want to smash on something real quick. Think about that. Cause that one little mistake, man, you mess around and you're trying to creep off and you know what I'm saying, smash the gas on the werewolf, thinking ain't nobody gonna notice. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta deal with this woman. You gotta deal with this crazy woman. You gotta deal with this baby. You can't just run off and man, if I hit it on the first day, think about who else probably hit it. Man, that ain't my baby and all this old mess. Nobody got time for that. And what else he was talking about in this? He also talked about Canelo. They asked Bud about Canelo and whether or not he'd be willing to fight Canelo Alvarez. And they were trying to push that fight like, Canelo is the big fight. That's the next huge fight for him. Oh my God, man, these dudes, man. Man, this noise, man. So anyway, they asked him about Canelo. And he said that he'd be willing to fight Canelo at a catch weight. He said he'd be willing to fight Canelo at a catch weight of like 158. All right, 158. And he said that he would beat Canelo. You know what I'm saying, at 158. But he's not going up farther than that. He's not going up past that. You know what I mean? Shout out to my real Africans out there. The super chat coming through with the 5-piece chicken nugget. Appreciate the support. He says, work been hectic. Finally caught alive. Just want to show some love. Salute, family. Salute to you, brother. Appreciate you coming through with the 5-piece, man. Salute to you, homie. Yes, sir. So he said he would fight Canelo at 158 catch weight, but that's it. He ain't going up past that, you know what I'm saying, to fight him, to make that fight. The one thing that irritates me is when the media and when black folks in general keep throwing Canelo into everybody mix, bro. Canelo got his own problems, bro. Stop throwing Canelo into everybody mix, man. That's what was irritating me about with the whole Errol Spence thing. When people kept talking about, man, Errol gonna move. Errol got the Canelo fight. Errol can move up, fight Canelo. Errol can fight. Like, bro, what? I don't want to. No. When is Canelo gonna have to fight David Benavidez, bro? Why y'all keep doing this, bro? You just giving these dudes bodies, man. Y'all just giving Canelo bodies. Yeah, I love Errol and stuff too, bro, but it's limitations to everything, bro. Canelo is strong and big, bro. This dude been up there juicing and doing everything he want to do at 168. Now you want to take one of our shining princes and sacrifice him to this old big old cheating dude. For what? For because you think you're going to get some glory out of it? No. Canelo going to end up whooping him, and then you're going to be on here mad, coming up with conspiracy theories, talking about he was on drugs. Man, get out of here. Stop feeding everybody to Canelo, bro. Now, you already got Jermell Charlo finna go up to 2 weight classes and get fed to this dude. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, Canelo ain't got to fight nobody he supposed to be fighting. Crawford and Charlo is supposed to be fighting, bro. That's supposed to be our fights. Our fights. We just got Crawford and Spence, Crawford and Charlo. That's supposed to be our fights. What you do? No, he can fight Canelo. Canelo. Now, with Canelo mess around and whoop this boy, I don't want to see y'all coming on here with no mess. Man, Canelo, man, look at Canelo glove. Nah, man, Canelo They say he was acting funny about that test. I don't want to hear it, bro, because y'all push this narrative all the time. Y'all worse than the PBC. PBC been jacking Canelo for years, giving them all this money. Ain't got no money for no brothers, but they got all the money for Canelo. Come on, bro. I'm tired of this mess. Canelo up out of here, bro. I better quit acting like Canelo some weak dude that anybody can whoop, man. This ain't no Jesse Vargas, bro. No disrespect to Jesse. That's my guy. Craig OG in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, fam. Coming through with the 10-piece chicken nugget. Salute. He says, 414 here, General. Salute to Cream City, Milltown in the building. Says, salute. I love both Earl and Bud. After the fight, all these channels pop up clowning Earl. That made me sick. Yeah, man, because that's what they do, bro. You know, bro, that's why I just stay in my I try my best to just stay in my lane. I don't mess with people, you know what I'm saying, who do. Because listen, bro, a lot of these people is front runners, bro. When times is hard, they ain't nowhere to be found. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people only come out and talk when it's a mega fight, and then they want to come out talking spicy, talking jazzy, trying to disrespect people and all that stuff, right? But the whole year, we've been out here holding it down, talking boxing. These people ain't nowhere to be found. Then all of a sudden, Errol, Spence, and Crawford finally happened. Here come everybody want to do videos. Everybody want to talk greasy. But that's all right. They'll be gone in a month. You know what I'm saying? They'll be gone in a month, like always. And we'll be here to keep it hot. You know what I'm saying? Keep it interesting. That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of casuals. That's all it is, bro. What's up, Reef the Watcher in the building? What it do? Let me see here. Let's see. What else was Crawford talking about? Yeah, so he said he would go up to fight at 158, Canelo in the catchweight. That's it. And to be frank, I don't even want him to do that. To me, I don't. I really want Jermell Charlo to beat Canelo somehow, some way, but he's gonna have to do it twice. Okay. I want Terencecrawford to, if he can beat Errol Spence again, I want him to try to go for undisputed again at 154. That's what I want. I want to see something amazing like that. Or Errol beats Crawford and they have a third fight. You know what I'm saying? A trilogy. I want to see that. Canelo ain't even got nothing to do with this, bro. I don't need Canelo in my life. I don't need him. I don't need all the black fighters to fight Canelo. I already seen Canelo lose to Floyd, bro. I don't have some hard on to see Canelo lose or some inferiority complex where we gotta fight Canelo. Man, get out of here. Ain't nobody thinking about this dude. Make that dude fight David Benavidez, bro. Let him do that. This man that got whooped by Bivol ain't even had to rematch Bivol, and the whole world just act like it never happened. Just like Lomachenko, bro. That's why I can't stand none of them dudes. So he also talked about Charlo versus Canelo. All right. He also talked about Charlo versus Canelo and who he think gonna win that fight. He said he think Canelo gonna win the fight. He basically insinuated that Charlo was giving up too much weight. He said even though Charlo was taller, Canelo was heavier and stronger, and he thinks Canelo gonna win the fight. So that's Bud's opinion on that. Let me see here. It's Just Boxing in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, man. Y'all smash that like button. Let's get the likes all the way up. We need 500 likes in the building, ladies and gentlemen. If you're in here listening to this good information, we need 500 likes. If you're in here watching, you ain't hit the like button, go ahead and do me that solid. Crawford also talked about him not wanting boxing to retire him. You know what I'm saying? He said he always wanted to retire from boxing. He didn't want boxing to retire him, right? He said that, he see a lot of these old legendary fighters that put in and gave so much of themselves to the sport of boxing, put on so many legendary fights. He said he go to these events and these legends be walking in the building right next to him and don't nobody even know who they is. Like people just walk right past them. Nobody says nothing. They don't get treated like legends. And he said that some of them can barely speak and they mumble and stuff like that. And He said he never wanted to end up like that. You know what I mean? And that's sad, bro. That's so sad, man. When you think, that's why I be trying to tell people, man. When you think about what these old fight, and this is one thing why I understand. This is the one thing I like about Floyd Mayweather, right? Because it's a lot of things I don't like about Floyd, right? But the one thing I do like about Floyd is he didn't care what nobody else had to say, as far as who you didn't fight this person, or you need to fight that person. He didn't care. His mission was to retire from boxing unscathed, and for him to make the most money he can possibly make in the sport of boxing. Okay, now I respect that. Now that comes with flaws, sure. As a fan, some of that comes with flaws. That's not good for the fan. However, it's good for him. And if Floyd plays his cards right, you know what I'm saying? If Floyd plays his cards right, then his children won't ever have to work for nobody. His grandchildren won't ever have to work for nobody. You know what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful thing. And in 20 years, Floyd can do interviews and still talk the way he talked. All right? Because one thing I know about the masses of boxing fans, people have not changed since the days of the Roman Coliseum. People want to see blood. They want to see guts and gore. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want to see. But when it come time, once them fighters are done, they're done. G-Man Gerald McCullum suffered a heartbreaking injury, brain injury. All right? And you ask yourself how many people have donated to his sister and G-Man. His sister and gave up her whole life, her relationships and stuff like that to take care of her brother. You know what I'm saying? Pritchard Cologne. How many people have reached out to him and his family, seeing if they need anything? You know what I'm saying? How many people say, look, man, I'm going to take $100 a month and just send it over here to them, show my appreciation? No, few people. Because most people don't care, bro. Once you're done, once they're done using you up, once you're not in the limelight no more, they don't care. I saw a video the other day of Riddick Bowe. Riddick Bowe! I think it was the Errol Spence Crawford fight, if I'm not mistaken. Errol Spence Crawford press conference, something like that. But I saw Riddick Bowe, former heavyweight champion of the world, one of the best to ever do it. I saw this man walking through a crowd of fans, and not one fan said, yo, that's Riddick Bowe. What's up, Riddick? It was nobody chasing after him for autographs. Man, I was so, my heart hurt so bad, bro. I said, Riddick Bowe just walking through a crowd of fans and nobody even know who he is, bro. Nobody even saying nothing. Nothing. People running behind Keith Thurman. No disrespect to Keith, but they running behind Keith Thurman. You imagine how Riddick Bowe feel, bro. Imagine everything Riddick Bowe gave to boxing. Imagine how this man feel, and he walking down the street, a crowd of people running towards him. For a split second, he get happy, and they all run past him to say what's up to Keith Thurman. Just imagine that for a minute, y'all. This is disgusting. It's disgusting. That's why I want these fighters to get their money, bro. Get their money. Do what you gotta do. The fans gonna be disappointed. They're gonna talk crazy and everything like that. Yeah, and some of it is flat out ducking. However, I want these dudes to get their money. These promoters got the networks, they got the money. And that was my stance from the whole time when I was telling y'all about Spence and Crawford. Let them dudes get their money. Everybody's so concerned about, no, man, Crawford, he got to accept this because he ain't no draw, and he ain't this, and he ain't that. Like, bro, look, fine, bro, whatever. I don't care if Errol give Crawford this or if Crawford accept that. All I'm saying is, if the PBC can muster up $160 million for Canelo Alvarez to come sign with them, you can't tell me they can't muster up a $20 million guarantee for Crawford and Spence. Just can't tell me that. But when emotions is high, you just got to step back and let Let dudes do what they do, bro. People gonna just, nah, man, nah. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, bro. So yeah, man, these fighters they have to look out for themselves and make sure their family and everything is good, man. You can't be all the time worrying about what the fans are saying, and because these fans is gonna move on, bro. They're gonna move on after a while. You know what I'm saying? If Donald Curry was walking down the street right now, you know what I'm saying, and you was next to him in Starbucks or some mess, most people wouldn't know who he was. America don't respect, especially America. The UK does a better job at that than we do. You know what I'm saying? But America don't respect, you know what I'm saying? Don't respect uh, a lot of the warriors like they used to back in the early days of the 20s and 30s and 40s, 50s and 60s and even the 70s. Boxers was way more popular, you know what I'm saying, than he is now. So even the golden era, like that, you talking about the 80s, and you got boxers were more popular. But we got this country is so huge. We got so many sports. There's so many celebrities nowadays. You could be famous for nothing. See what I'm saying? Nowadays, if you do a couple of viral YouTube videos or TikTok videos, you're famous. You could be more famous from a few viral nonsense videos than some of these athletes. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's what it is. Suge in the super chat showing love, much appreciation coming through with the 5-piece chicken nugget. He says that's why we always will love 78. See rolling deep like the president entourage with the splendor like the pharaohs. He says ignore the hate. Oh, most definitely, homie. Most definitely. Appreciate the support. Craig OG in the super chat. Appreciate the support coming through with the 2-piece. He says sad about Mildred Taylor condition. Yeah, absolutely. These fighters go through a lot, bro. They go through a lot of stuff, man. Boxing Hacker coming through with the 10-piece. Appreciate the support, brother. He says, that's so true. That's my only fear about Spence. The brother has so much heart. He will take that fight regardless of his health. I mean, this dude flew out of a car only to fight champions back to back. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. But that's how they built, bro. These dudes is built differently, man. They built differently, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't think like the average person. That's why they're fighters. You know what I'm saying? That's why they get in that ring. See, we don't get in that ring. We might the most we might do is get up in there, get in the ring and do some sparring to work out or something like that. But how many people willing to go through a whole training camp and really get in there when it count? You know what I'm saying? Not many. You know what I'm saying? You gotta admire these dudes is just built different. Like, look, Deontay Wilder fought Luis King Kong Ortiz when he didn't have to. All right, this is Luis Ortiz at the time was a boogeyman, right? And nobody in the heavyweight division wanted to fight him. He being ducked by all. He wasn't even Wilder's mandatory. Wilder take on the challenge. Luis Ortiz popped dirty for a banned substance, right? Wilder fights him anyway, okay? Fights him anyway. In a scary fight, Luis Ortiz hurt Wilder in one of them late rounds. He hurt Wilder, right? Gave him a scare. Wilder ends up coming back stopping him. Then what did Wilder do? Fight him again. Like, bro, why? Why fight this dude again? But he fought him again because he's just built different. After all that mess that happened in the second fight with Tyson Fury, what Wilder do? Go to court to fight him again. That's not a normal human being, ladies and gentlemen. That's not what normal people do. These men are different. You understand? So Errol is built different. That's just what it is. And that's why these guys should be respected and admired for what they do. Even when we get, we talk a little crazy about people and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, we respect these fighters, bro. We all respect them. That's why we get up in the morning and talk about them at 10 in the morning, talking about these dudes, because we respect them, even when they frustrate us. David Jackson coming through with the 5-piece chicken nugget. Appreciate the support, fam. He says, I'm taking that whooping for $30 million, and I want a rematch. So you taking the whooping for $30 million, huh? 619 Cali Factor Dago, what's happening with it, homie? Coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, bro. He says, salute, brother 78. Good points about Floyd. If I could have any boxer's career, it would be Floyd's, because he retired undefeated and the richest ever. That's a fact. In some ways, Floyd was the smartest boxer ever. I did a video about that a long time ago. I said that Floyd was the smartest boxer ever. YouTube hated on me. Floyd shared it. Floyd put it on his Instagram, and YouTube cut off. This is how long YouTube been hating on me. YouTube cut off all of the what do you call it? The new video views. They just blocked it, bro. They just wouldn't let me get no more views off of it. Unbelievable. Everybody was hitting me up like, yo, Floyd shared your video on Twitter or something. So I go to Floyd Twitter. I'm like, wow, okay. And I see my video had got like 2,000 more views, but then it just capped off. It just stopped. That's how long YouTube been hating on me, bro. Unsubscribing people from my channel, all kind of stuff they've been doing for years. Jermaine 419 in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, fam. He said, if Dev fight Regis and Shakur fights Loma, who you think Tank should fight next? The fans will appreciate. If Dev fight Regis and Shakur fight Loma, I think Tank should fight. It depends on what Tank gonna do. If Tank is gonna stay at 135, then I think he should fight. Man, that's tough. He's gonna have to fight maybe Frank Martin. Maybe it's probably gonna be Isak Cruz rematch. You know what I'm saying? But he got to fight somebody worthy at 135. I would like to see him fight. You know what I'm saying? Frank Martin. You know what I'm saying? Even though I think he'll beat Frank Martin, I think that's a good fight. But you just said you gave me that. If you give me that option where he's staying at 135 and in Loma and Loma and Shakur are already tied up, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But if he was to go to 140 and stay at 140, I would love to see Tank go up there and fight Teofimo. Fight Teofimo Lopez, and then now we got the party started again. You know what I'm saying? We got the party started again. What's up? Drink more water. Reef the Watcher. What's happening with it? My brother, Mr. Shelton in the building. What it do? David Jackson back in that super chat. Appreciate the support. Says Shakur on X on Twitter. I think Twitter every day, and ain't mentioned Tank once. No, he not. But that's why I say all that's cap, bro. Shakur is very strategic with what he doing. You know what I'm saying? He ain't saying nothing about Tank. Everybody, like, all Shakur doing is talking about Devin Haney. Every interview, bro. Listen, bro, and I mean this with all due respect. I'm just telling you what to do. What's up, Drink? All due respect, this is the truth. Can nobody say I'm capping? Nobody in the history of Shakur Stevenson's career, not when he was in the Olympics, not when he turned pro, not when he fought Oscar Valdez, not when he fought Harrington. No, at no point in Shakur Stevenson's career has he gotten more attention than from his Devin Haney beef. Am I capping or am I telling the truth? Can somebody tell me? Am I capping or am I telling the truth? What's up, the lovely Queen 71 in the building? Shakur Stevenson and his team are marketing geniuses when it comes to this. The way they have attached their name to Devin Haney's success. I'm telling you what happened, bro. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. You might not like the truth, but you know I'm telling the truth. Every interview Shakur does, he's talking about Devin Haney, even though Devin Haney's at 140 and Devin Haney's finna fight Regis. He's still talking about Devin. This man's entire career now is based around if Devin Haney gonna fight him or not. Oh, I'm getting done wrong. You know what? BB in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. Said, what up, 78? Hope all is well. You got the Jeremiah song stuck in my head. We've been on the tragedy for months. Man, I hate that song, man. Man, I didn't even know who that was. I thought that was Wale or something. Man, we can be on chill tonight. Man, you play that song every morning, bro. I'm talking about every morning I take my kids to school, get in the car, turn on the radio, the Breakfast Club on. We've been on the tragedy for months. What can we give me? Like, man, come on, bro. What is this crying? Every morning you crying, bro? Man, every morning this dude crying. Dez in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, coming through with the 20-piece chicken nugget. Salute, big salute. Says salute, 78. I take my hat off to him. He's a hell of a fighter, a tough competitor, a young hungry lion. But my thing is this is a cash business, and we already know what I can generate. I've made smart investments. Absolutely. In the words of Floyd Mayweather. These are all facts, sir. These are all facts. Let me see here. Yeah, man, but that song just used to get on my nerve, though, man. Smash the like button, y'all. Hopefully we got over 500 likes in the building. Hopefully y'all done me right and got over 500 likes in the building for all this good game we're giving out. Let me see here. And what else was Crawford talking about? He talked about the possibility of fighting Gervonta Tank Davis. They asked him about fighting Tank, and Tank saying that he'll knock him out at 147. And Crawford pretty much laughed at it and said, Tank is a little guy. Tank's like 5'5". He said, Tank he's powerful. He said, but what credit would I get for beating Tank, beating up a little dude? What credit would I get? You know what I'm saying? And the only thing I disagree with Bud about on that is that Tank Davis is another mega fight, even though Tank is way smaller than him, and Bud would knock out Tank. But with that being said, that's still a mega fight. If Tank really wanted to fight, I don't think Tank is serious about going up to 147 and fighting Crawford. I think Tank was just, in the moment, saying something, you know what I mean? Let's see. Which channel in the super chat? Appreciate the support, fam. He says, 78, what's up with Gary Antoine Russell? He was looking nice at 140. I don't know, man. I know when Neek said he fighting this weekend. What's up, Neek? Yeah, I know. I talked to Stormy B-Man yesterday, and Stormy was telling me it's a lot of good boxing coming on this weekend. I think Russell fighting this weekend. It's just a lot of fights, man. It's gonna be on the Showtime card, and then I think the Top Rank got a card too. And then of course Anthony Joshua fighting on DAZN. So it's a lot of good boxing this weekend. So I'm gonna be busy doing a lot of videos. You say Floyd says I'm not hating on Devin, then hates on Devin. I thought Floyd retired. Man, Floyd do that all the time, bro. Floyd is. I keep telling people, I'm not some genius, bro. I just got life experience, and I learn from the people I encounter. I learn from my experiences and other people's experiences. And I've been telling y'all for years that Floyd's a hater, bro. And people always say, well, how he a hater? How? He got all this money. Floyd got this. Bro, it's not about your material things, bro. A hater is built different. You know what I'm saying? A hater ain't happy because he got something. You know what I'm saying? A hater don't listen. He's a narcissist. Floyd want all the attention. If you doing something good, he got something negative to say about it. I know y'all know people like this in y'all personal life. No matter what it is, somebody can tell you, "Hey, Jason, man, that's a nice car, man. That's a nice ride right there. Yeah, man, thanks, appreciate it." Here come one of your homeboys like Floyd. Oh, my brother had one of them like 5 years ago. He let it go, man, because they got bad uh, water pumps in them, man. Yeah, they trash, really. They look good though, but water pumps go bad on them easy, man. They trash. Somebody who can find the negative in every positive situation. You know what I'm saying? I told you I had a homeboy like that one time. I stopped talking to him because when on one of the happiest days of my life, and this was my friend for years, but I stopped talking to him for this reason. On one of the happiest days of my life, when my daughter was born, right? And so I'm in the hospital, you know what I'm saying? You know how it is, you know what I'm saying? My first daughter, crying, and I'm looking at all her limbs, she healthy, you know what I'm saying? I had a little beautiful little fat baby, man. She was so beautiful, man. Just a little, man, she like a little sumo wrestler when she came out, man. I was so happy. And I went outside, celebrate, because I didn't want to cry in front of the wife and the hospital people. Went outside, teared up. I get a phone call from a homeboy. I answer. I'm sharing the good news with him. This fool tell me, "Yeah, man, congratulations, man. It's just, it's just sad that, we still bringing children into a world that we ain't got no power. It's black people, man. We don't even own our own kids. The white men own our kids, man." I hung up on him and never talked to him again, ever in life. He tried to contact me a few more times after that, but I got nothing else to say to you. You showed me who you are. This is how I'm built. You ain't finna steal my joy with all that depressed nonsense. Get up out of here, bro. I ain't never talking to that dude again. Let me sit here. Jeremiah 419 in the super chat. I mean Jermaine, my bad. I don't know why I keep saying Jeremiah. Salute. He says, who got in the Calvin Ford versus Bullet fight? I thought they canceled that. I was gonna take Calvin Ford. Yeah, I was gonna take Calvin Ford, but I thought they canceled that fight. Yeah, Drink said yeah they canceled it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So we all got haters and stuff like that around this, man. And Floyd, he one of them type of guys. That's all it is. He just, you would think like he got all this stuff. You would think it's no reason for him to hate, but he's not happy with himself, bro. That's what it is. If people ain't happy with themselves, it don't matter how much good happened to them. They're gonna find a reason to hate, man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna find a reason to hate. And Floyd is unhappy with the fact that Devin Haney is successful without him. You know what I'm saying? Devin didn't sign with him. Devin didn't come begging and stuff because Devin have a father, bro. He have a father to look up to. So he's not one of these average kids out here that grew up with a daddy complex and looking for a father and looking for a male role model and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though Devin look up to Floyd in some ways in boxing, Devin has a father to guide him. So that disrupted a lot of stuff that Floyd thought was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But just look at so many people that was around Floyd that's no longer around him. Just look. I ain't got to say no names. You just look at all the people. Go back 10 years. Go back 10 years, 15 years, and watch some old YouTube videos of people who was around Floyd and his entourage. And look who's no longer around him. All of them got messed up stories about Floyd. Boxing fan times 4 in the super chat showing love. Much love, much appreciation, homie. He says, Yo 78 is Jamel really pressing charges on Plant. Jamal. I don't know. I heard that rumor. I heard a rumor that he was going to I don't believe it necessarily, but I won't put nothing past these dudes. I just feel like if you, this is just how I feel, bro. Um, if you are out here messing with people, bro, and somebody whoop you, you gotta charge that to the game, right? You can't be out here talking about pressing charges and all this weird stuff, threatening to sue people, but you out here talking crazy about people. Like in the real world, people come see you. See, and people gotta forget. People forget that the internet is not. This is one area. This is one part of reality, the internet. But when you're not on the internet, when you in Target, looking in the underwear, Fruit of Balloons or Hanes, which one I'm gonna get? If somebody spots you and realize hey, that's the dude who been talking greasy, and they come up on the side of you, they know your face. You don't know who they is, but they know your face, and they come up on the side of you and knock you to kingdom come, bro. That's kind of what you get, bro. It's kind of what you get. It is what it is. You know, you can't be talking greasy to people and think ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you. And then on top of that, Jamal put hands on Caleb Plant first. He put hands on Caleb Plant, and Caleb Plant retaliated. So if Caleb Plant got a right to retaliate, bro, you know what I'm saying? Jamal should have made it do what they do right then and there if it was a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's my problem with the Charlo brothers. They sell a lot of wolf tickets, man. Whole lot of Philip Quinn in the super chat showing love, much appreciation. Coming through with the 5-piece. Salute to you. Says remember when Mikey was about to fight Spence and said he saw something. I wonder if Mikey told Crawford what he saw. Man, Mikey ain't seen nothing, man. Mikey saw that Errol fights in a somewhat Mexican style, traditional Mexican style, and he thought that I'm familiar with this style. I'm familiar with this style. I can beat this guy. I'm Mexican. I'm a real Mexican, you know, and that's what he thought. But you know, he was shocked when he got in the ring and Earl boxed his ears off. So that's what happened. Justin in the super chat, appreciate the support, bro. Coming through with 2-piece. He says, "What if Tank fight Rolly next for the WBA title?" I'll be a little disgusted. More than a little bit, I'll be disgusted. Let me see here. Yes, what's up? Brown Sugar Tay Tay is in the building. What it do? Curtis Berman says, let me see what he said. I gotta disagree with you, General. First, for the first time, I think Tank would hurt Crawford. Tank is hard to hit for Crawford because he's shorter. And how Spence got to fight Crawford, you got to get low. Well, maybe he might. I mean, Tank hit hard enough to hurt anybody. Within 20 pounds of him, he hit hard enough to hurt anybody. But you got to remember the leverage that Crawford's going to have over Tank. Crawford's fast. He's strong. You see how strong he is. If they ever find themselves in the clinch, it's over. Like Crawford is going to manhandle Tank. He's going to throw him all over the place. And then for Tank, his reach being so short, Tank is going to be trying to find Bud. Bud can see stuff coming from a long mile away. And, you know what I'm saying? I just see that's a devastating knockout waiting to happen. And Tank get baptized in 4. Maybe before that. I just think it's a bad fight. It's not a knock on Tank. It's weight class for a reason. Tank is at 135, but I don't see him being able to beat Terence Crawford. Drink more water. Say these dudes. They say they still ain't paid his money. Still ain't paid him his money. See, Drake. That's why I don't be betting with these dudes, bro. Listen. I bet with people I know, people who got something to lose, like their reputation. I don't be betting with just random dudes in the comments, man. They ain't gonna pay you. Right, Joe Townsend. See, Tank used to fighting a certain type of style. That's the you fighting Bud is the wrong black dude to fight your first time around. You know what I'm saying? You need to get your feet wet or something. You don't just jump into nothing like that. Jose, what's happening with it? Oh boy. Lala say some people want to say Tank beats everyone every week. Well, Tank got power, and the beautiful thing about guys with power is guys who got one punch knockout power have a this halo that's around them, and people fall in love with the power, and they say, "Oh, he can beat anybody. This guy can beat this person." But you know what I'm saying? Because if he land, you know what I'm saying, you can knock somebody out. But the thing is, you ask Tank to move up to 147, and according to Tank, he uncomfortable at 140. So going up to 147, you know what I'm saying? If he uncomfortable at 140, how uncomfortable will he be at 147? See what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean that could be a huge difference to Tank. Afro Rican G in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support. So I went to the lake with my girl. A shorty passed my girl said, "That's BBL." I said, "Nah, that's natural." I went to high school with her, shaking my head. What happened? Wait, let me read this again. I went to the lake with my girl. A shorty passed by my girl. Oh, so your girl said that's a BBL. Okay, I thought you said some random chick said that to your girl. I'm like, oh yeah, she got whooped that day. But your girl said she got a BBL. Said, nah, it's natural. I went to high school with her. Yeah, so you would have got in trouble. See, y'all brothers be getting yourself in trouble with that. See, one thing about that's why I keep telling brothers, one thing about booties, man. If you with your girl, and if another woman within a 1 mile radius has a booty, your girl gonna spider before you do. And she gonna be waiting for your eyes to drift that direction. Guaranteed. 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 That's what's gonna happen. Your woman gonna spot that booty from a mile away. You in Walmart, Walmart always a spot to catch them booties. You know what I'm saying? You in there talking to your girl, and your girl got her back turned to the booty. She looking at you, talking to you. As soon as your eyes drift anywhere else, she gonna turn right around and see. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be. But the BBLs have changed the game, especially the girls who get them done right. They look beautiful, but it's some girls who go overboard because they trying to trying to make up for all the years they didn't have no butt or whatever. It's do too much, man. Where they get botched jobs and stuff, and their thighs don't fit their butt and stuff, and they just look horrible. And you can tell it's fake. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand them. But the ones that look natural, I ain't got no problem with them. If we look good, it look good. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna give y'all some. I shouldn't even give y'all this game because I don't. It's gonna be I don't want to see none of you dudes running around out here. But for our brothers be like, man, where these white girls come from getting all these butts? Where these white girls come from, bro? Let me tell you something. It's a place in Illinois where they been had them before BBLs and all of that. Gurney Mills, Illinois. Gurney Mills. Every black dude out there got a white girl. They got a mall out there in the outlet, right? Go out there, go to the mall. Every black dude you see gonna have a white girl with a gigantic booty. You're like, bro, what is it? And this been happening for years. Like, where's this white girl with this? Where did this come from? How did this happen? What is it? It's like you went into another dimension or something. Gurney Mills. I was in Wendy's, sitting down in Wendy's in Gurney Mills with my family. Before I hit the road, want to eat me some Wendy's first. This white woman come in there, work for the bank. She coming on her lunch break, knocking over stuff with her butt. I mean, just knocking stuff over. Boom, boom, boom. Unbelievable. Gurney Mills is the Twilight Zone. I'm telling you, they did something strange in that place. Yeah, Waukegan. Mm-hmm. Tom Etheridge in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, fam. He says, Walmart is nothing but booties and bonnets. That's a fact. Absolute fact. Mm-hmm. But anyway, y'all, I'm finna get up out of here, though, y'all. I'm finna kick back, relax, talk to the fam for a minute. But y'all enjoy yourself, man. Make sure y'all go check out the homie KQKC Boxing, 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Thank y'all for joining me. Salute to the chat, super chat, and everybody came through showing love. I'm up out of here, though. Deuces.